Hi, my name is Michael T, and this is the Director's Cut Director's Commentary for Boys Will Be Boys. As you can see right now, the famous Troy Bolton quote. Reason why I added that into the film was because the idea of high school and being the varsity jock was very important to me. So I went back and watched a lot of films that that kind of reminded me of that time, and even my time in high school, that was actually a thing, and it's an actual thing in movies. So I went back and watched the High School Musical trilogy, and I really wanted to pick a quote from that movie to add it in here. As you can see right now, I had to put it full screen, didn't have it full screen. But as you can see right now, our protagonist James is walking around the party. I really wanted this to be a one shot, but it wouldn't fit right in the story. So when we were editing it, we wanted to intertwine it so you can kind of see where he's headed when he walks. And this is when shit kind of hits the fan. I really loved what Luna produced here. I told him I was looking for a high school kind of thing. I remember, I think around the same time the Fresh Prince of BelAir pilot trailer came out. It was very serious and like very preppy. I kind of wanted something like that, and he kind of nailed it. He nailed it like perfectly. I was hyped at the studio. It was fun. It was a fun night seeing him make that, and I was really excited. The famous Boys Will Be Boys Varsity Cut. Here we go. I love this shot like a lot, just because I really like capturing that feeling of people dancing at parties. Breaking the fourth wall here, as usual, you know, like Deadpool. Kind of wanted that to feel almost like a PSA. That's why I wanted to do that. Got the nervous breakdown. I had a conversation with Leary over this. He's one of the guys that helped make the soundtrack. Told me it would be a perfect idea to intertwine the fight then in there, so that was fun. This was not even in the original cut of the film. I cut myself out because it just didn't fit. This was supposed to be kind of like the second thing from the first thing that occurred, the PSA I was talking about. This was kind of like the funny moment of the film. A lot of people laughed about it. It's kind of my first official gig acting. It was awkward. Super awkward. So awkward. Oh my god. Eli there took a nasty hit. This is actual like cam footage intertwining with the real footage. Like the phones were really on. Some of them actually had lights, but some of them actually recorded the fight. My cousin Isha, we used her footage, and she actually put this up on Twitter. Funny enough, it went viral, and like, you know, a lot of people talking shit. I'm from Lawrence, so everybody says, "Oh, violence and shit," but you know how that goes. A lot of things happened when that video went viral.
Look at your fucking hands.
I feel like it rushed production a lot.
D1 college. Scholarship, all gone.
Steven here. I remember Marcus casted Steven as the brother. And Steven, he's a funny character. Like, I wouldn't see him playing anything this serious. It was different. He's a very funny character, but I hope he considers acting. I think this was his first acting gig, and he nailed it out the park. I really loved his scenes.
James, man, look, I don't know where you went. Somebody called the cops. They're everywhere. Look, James, tonight got kind of crazy, and I'm
This
sorry for
walk was
stopping
fun
you,
to
but
shoot. This was a really fun shoot.
yeah, this relationship
I
is not
remember
working
telling
out.
Marcus I wanted
And
to
I told
shoot
you from
on
the beginning, and you
Essex
just
Street.
wouldn't listen. You thought
Just
you could
him
take
walking
care of me. You
down,
thought that you could be my
going around
boyfriend, and I
different
told you
spots
I didn't need
around
that.
that specific
Of course, you just
vicinity.
didn't listen.
Reminds me of
And
a lot of nights where
yeah,
people just
over
go
you,
walking after they're
over this
stressed.
relationship.
I don't
And
do
if
it
we're being
enough,
honest,
but
we had
I feel like I walk in my head sometimes, and this is kind of what I see. The headphones thing is perfect too. I would walk some, like, most of the time around Lawrence with my headphones like this and just contemplate. A lot of this film actually, it's it's not my experience, but like based on some of my experience in life, which is, some people, they make films and it's based on their certain moments in life, but this one, it's kind of like different scenarios in my life just put in these characters' positions. There's a little song on the radio here playing. It was a song that Leary recorded with Eli.
Actually, you did.
If you hear it, it's like little, like subtle in the car,
With your girl.
like in the background.
Any guy or any person
I'm actually
would
in the
not
back
react
seat
the same way.
recording
Thing though, like I've never
this audio for them.
like that before.
I was recording the audio for them. I'm in the back of the
Someone
car.
have feelings.
It's really hilarious.
Yo, honestly, you didn't even have to say it like that. Like you
This conversation was
Come with me.
pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I don't know what else to say about it, really.
You have a good heart. Remember that.
I like the shot a lot. It's blurry. And I like how the lights glare with it. If that makes any sense.
You just reacted out of feelings. You did what you had to do.
This was a very intimate moment.
One time in school where that guy was harassing me, trying to get me to go home.
It's a little shaky. That's funny.
Weird because you were
I love this shot too.
including the guy that was harassing
I don't know, something about having the actors or imagery objects to the slight side instead of having everything so like symmetrical in the middle. Something about that feels really cool for me. I don't know, I really like that.
It's like they don't understand. Like no one understands. My brother's always.
I think this was the very first day of shooting. I remember we were going over the script. We changed a lot. This was like probably the first script I've ever written, like narratively. The first script I've ever actually written and finished. I used to write these little scripts, but I never got around finishing them. This was my first finished script.
They're gonna talk shit.
Thanks to Marcus, because I probably would have never,
That's all I'm gonna have to hear.
never like finished the script without his encouragement.
Diane. This is funny to you? It's so funny.
You're literally the nicest guy. The problem is you're only nice when you want to be nice.
They did so well here.
I hope you look around and realize that all you truly had to do was peek through a damn door to see what was really wrong with anyone.
Damn. There it is. That's that shot again right there. See how they're slightly off on the frame? I love that. I don't know. Something about that just looks really cool. Not everything has to be right in the middle. It feels so, I don't know. Luna produced this additional little thing as they walk. Felt like it fit during the process of me doing the director's cut. I wanted this to feel as 80s, but it's in this time, but it feels very 80s. It's the kind of thing I wanted. I was really inspired by John Hughes and Kenny Ortega. It's wild. Like, I got inspired by a lot of like coming of age stories. I really love coming of age stories. Just having these stories of these teens in high school trying to overcome what they're overcoming. Maybe sooner or later I'll write even more outside of high school. Sometimes I feel like there's not enough stories about people in college. So maybe that's a cool idea. I think this was Marcus's favorite shot that he's ever shot. Well, one of his favorite shots that he's ever shot. He was really proud of this.
You're my best friend.
I remember a lot of people thought this was almost like a relationship kind of thing. And, you know, you got a lot of oohs and ahs in the audience when we first showed this at the El Taller Cafe. But I wanted this to kind of feel like you don't know what's going to happen next.
What are you doing tomorrow?
And, you know, after months, almost like I think it's already been a year, I've realized that, like, this project, we kind of just threw the audience into this world. We just threw the audience right into this world with these characters, and we never gave them, like, you know, a proper beginning or ending. And that's fine with me. I kind of just wanted that. It's a short film, you know, and if it was gonna go anywhere, then it goes somewhere, you know. It's kind of like, here you go, here's your snack, but if you want the meal, maybe you'll get the meal. Damn, 11 minutes. Well, we're at the credits now. I could take credit for this. I designed the credits on Photoshop. Yeah, cause I fucking yeah, it's a lot of work. But yeah, I'm really proud of what we were able to accomplish with this very first narrative short film. Things could have went another direction. A lot of positive responses. Criticism was always welcome. I appreciate those people that gave me those little tips and advice. I'm proud of all these people that helped me work on this. I didn't think that, you know, I sit back and watch this sometimes and I'm thinking that, like, I can't believe I was able to gather up in a room. People were there and they actually, like, listened. I was in a whole different zone. A zone that I didn't think I could get into, but I got into it. And I'm proud, really proud. I really miss directing. I really miss it. I've been writing a lot of things, but I'll get back to it. Want to give a shout out to Glasshouse and Eric, aka Oliver Trill. That's his music stage name for this track. Perfect track. We really did a short film, and I hope we're able to make more. Anyways, thank you guys for watching or listening. I don't know if this was boring or educating. I don't know. Subscribe if you want more, I guess. And yeah, until next time.